Lesser known autistic symptom, Palilalia. This is when you're talking and then you repeat your sentence or the last word or part of your sentence after you're done talking. Echolalia is something that people know a little bit more about, and it's actually when you're repeating something that you've heard from someone else. Oftentimes this is done in a whisper. So for instance, if I were to ask, like, do you want to go to the store? And you said, yes, I want to go to the store. It might sound like, yes, I want to go to the store. Yes, I want to go to the store. Sometimes that's repeated multiple times. Sometimes it's just the last syllable, could be part of it. It can be delayed or it can be immediately after. Oftentimes we do see it immediately after. This is also something we see sometimes in Parkinson's, sometimes in Tourette's, sometimes after people have a stroke. Specific to autism, why does this happen? Autistic brains are different than neurotypical brains in structure and in function. Specifically the basal ganglia, which works with sensory stuff. It works with motor control, non-motor control, language. In some cases where it can't be controlled, it's because the brain just is not able to inhibit that from happening. And this is sometimes where repetitive actions or speech come into place, is because they can't be inhibited in the brain. It's also thought that maybe the brain is having trouble from transitioning from speech to non-speech, and that is it's a transitional phase. There are thoughts that it could possibly be because of dopamine, serotonin. Palilalia and Tourette's is linked to dopamine too. But for autistic people, sometimes this can actually serve as a method of processing language. Sometimes it's just feeling the words after you say them again. Sometimes it's a repetitive thing like a self-regulation, and this might just kind of help calm down, keeping the brain regulated, focused, engaged. Some people are aware and they do it and it's self-soothing. Some people are not aware and they just don't know. They might have a friend or a family member tell them like, hey, do you know you do this? It's actually something that my 3-year-old daughter has been doing since she started talking. It's specific to the sentence she just repeated in a whisper. Part 2 will be on echolalia, including like internal echolalia and delayed echolalia, all of that.